This is the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all the honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the hopeful elect that are out there diligently pushing his word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay. Now this here lesson was inspired, by an article that I came across referencing Warren Buffett. Okay. And if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he is somebody who essentially made his billions via the stock market. Okay. Now, I don't know for a fact, but I'm quite positive that he is Amalek. All right. He is Small Hatter. Okay. Because when you go back, it's the beginning of the stock market was, putting Jake on auction blocks. Okay. And selling, Israelites. Okay. This goes back as far as, 1700s. All right. If not sooner. All right. But he is a quote unquote guru in terms of the stock market. All right. The economy and things of that nature. And he's very sought out after in terms of what moves to make. All right. Where people are going to, disperse their portfolio, things of that nature. All right. I know a little bit about the stock market because at one point in my life, I dabbled into it, but I, got a little wisdom, pulled out. All right. And, cause all this is about to, be destroyed. All right. And so as it says here, it says 3 stocks Warren Buffett is selling as a recession nears. So here they are already predicting a future recession to take place. Okay. And a lot of people are tying it with, these elections. Okay. There's talks about, a T-wrist, I'm not going to say the word, false FF, if you know what I'm saying. All right. To try to sway the elections or to prevent them from even taking place. Okay. And if that's the case, then, you could very well believe that, from that point on, this place is about to start falling apart. Okay. So here they are already predicting it. He's up there with these elites. All right. He's rubbing elbows with these elites, going to these little, parties, eyes wide shut parties. All right. But anyways, Salaki for the pop-ups and keeps doing that. But so I'm gonna just say what the markets, what the stocks are. It's gonna be Apple. All right. Apple being one of them. Bank of America is another one. All right. And Chevron, which is an oil and gas company. Okay. So these are some major portfolios that this man has, and he's selling off. Now he's going to say for other reasons, but us who are in the know see right through this. Okay, we see right through this. They are preparing for something to happen, while everybody else is going to be in stuck in la la land. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna get the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 11. It says, "When goods increase, they are increased that eat them, and what good is there to the owners thereof, saving the beholding of them with their eyes? The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep." Okay, now here's the point. It says, verse 13, "There is sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Okay. In other words, they're gathering, you know, he's pulling out of these markets to keep the money and putting it in his pocket. Okay. So he could, in the event of if him needing to use it, he'll have access to it. Okay. It says, but those riches perish by evil travail, and he had begotten a son, and there is nothing in his hand. Okay. But the point of that is, the riches are kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Okay. It's not going to do them any good. Okay. Because if you go to Proverbs 11:4, it reads, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Okay, so these riches and this wealth and this, this collection of millions of dollars is not going to do you any good, man. Okay, not one bit. All right. I want to get the book of James. All right. James, the 5th chapter. And it starts at the top and it reads, Go to now, ye rich men, and weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. See, so these people pulling out, trying to, gather their wealth. Okay, it's going to be a witness against them when they can't even use it. All right, because when Jacob's trouble is happening, man, everybody's going to be on the same playing field. The same playing field. You're talking about people with wealth, and riches, and money and fame and all that. They're going to be just as low as, someone poor on the street, man. Okay, and this their money ain't going to do them no good. So it says it's going to be, and the rest of them is going to be shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. You see, so once again, they're gathering this wealth, all right, for these last days in case they need to use it. Well, I got news for you, Esau. It's not going to happen, man. Okay? Everything that you worked hard for, man, the Lord is going to repay you for all your wickedness, man. Okay? For so long, this devil was going around, committing all kinds of abominations. Okay? As it goes into, I think it's Ecclesiastes 11. I think it's where it says, that when they go, pretty much I'm paraphrasing, but when it goes, let me just get it instead of me trying to quote. I'm gonna come back to this James. Bear with me. Yeah, there it is. Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, which fear before him. You see, so because their judgment isn't being executed speedily, they feel as though they can continue. Okay, but they continue their madness, man. But this is them trusting in their wealth. All right, boasting in their riches. Okay, which is not going to profit them. All right, in the days to come, the days ahead. All right, let me finish that off in James, Salakia. James 5, and it says, verse 4. It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. It says, ye have lived in pleasures on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts, as in the days of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. You see? So, hey, this is the judgment that's going to come upon them, man. All right? Let's get Psalms 49. And I'll start at verse 6. It says, they that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him. It says, for the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever, that he should still live forever and not see corruption. For he see that wise men die, likewise the fool of the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. You see, so they eventually are going to all this stuff that they've gathered, okay, all this wealth, essentially going to leave that to others, man. It also goes into that in what is that? I think it's Sirach 11. Let me see if I can pull that up. Read it. Sirach chapter 11 and verse 18. It says, there is that waxeth rich by his weariness and pinching, and this his portion of this, like it, and this is the portion of his reward. It says, whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will eat continually at my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die. You see, the Bible doesn't contradict itself, man. You know, so all this thing, all their homes, you know, all the food that they done stocked up, okay, all this wealth, these riches, these, you know, all of it, man. They're doing nothing other than leaving it for others behind, man. We'll read that again. Psalms 49 and 10, it says, for he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. You see, leaving their wealth to others, and that's exactly what's going to take place. Okay, and you got this devil who's has somewhat of a status, if you will, in terms of the economy and things of that nature, and a lot of people will listen to him, but won't take heed to the men of the Lord, won't take heed to the prophets, okay, who's pretty much letting you know that this place is about to be destroyed, man. Right? Sirach chapter 13 and verse 23, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Okay? Which it works out perfectly, man, because the Lord got him in a trick bag. All right? The Lord got these people in a trick bag, thinking that if they listen to someone who's got, you know, a status or a reputation in terms of how to make money, how to get rich, right? They're going to listen to him. Okay? But that's only going to lead to their destruction. Right? It's only going to lead to their destruction. Remember, riches profit not in the day of wrath. All right? So no matter how much you try to store up, okay, how much you try to gather, you know, hey, that's going to be it, man. You know, as I started off in Luke 6, it says, you know, woe to you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You've received what you what you desired, you know, pleasing your flesh. Okay, but what's about to come is gonna shake you up, man. It's gonna shake these devils up. See, and I'm gonna get one more. Let me get Psalm chapter 73. I start at verse 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." It says, "For there are no bands in their death." I'm gonna read this in the NLT. I'm gonna read it in NLT because it just hits different. It says, "For I envy the proud when I saw them prosper, despite their wickedness." Okay. It says, "They seem to live such painless lives. Their bodies are so healthy and strong. They don't have any troubles like other people. They are not plagued with problems like everyone else. And why is this? Okay, why is that? For one, the hearts of the kings are in the hands of the Lord. Okay. Secondly, you know, hey, he's not dealing with these other nations, man. He's only dealing with Israel. For one, okay, and we're the ones that transgressed. We're his children. We're the ones that are being punished for our wickedness. We're bearing that indignation as we deserve to, man. We're a rebellious ass nation, man. Time and time again, the Lord would tell us to do something. We do it for a little bit, you know. We'll do it for a little bit. We prosper. We'll see that we're prospering. Yet something or someone will come in and shake things up, and Jake will just cleave unto these other ways, the ways of the heathen. And so from time and time again, the Lord still showed us mercy. Still showed us mercy. Scriptures go into in Isaiah, the first chapter. Our people are laden with iniquity, you know, wrapped up in these chains of darkness with this flesh that we're in. We're constantly, you know, at war with ourselves, constantly going off, man. Okay, but the Lord is going to turn things right side up again. Okay, and remove the stony heart and put a new one in us, man. All right, and that's going to be our riches. Okay, that's going to be our wealth. Is having the laws within our inward parts. Okay, having the kingdom, having new bodies that never go off, having eternal life. You see? So if this is all we have to do to you know, we got to be at the bottom for a little bit, struggle here a little bit, it's going to be far worth it in the kingdom, man. This is nothing in comparison to the magnitude of everything you could possibly imagine on the other side. Reading on, it says, verse 6, they wear pride like a jeweled necklace and clothe themselves with cruelty. These fat cats have everything their hearts could ever wish for. They scoff and speak only evil. In their pride, they seek to crush others. And that's exactly what they do, man. They're a prideful nation. Okay? They're proud, man. It says they scoff and speak only evil. In their pride, they seek to crush others. They boast against the very heavens, and their words strut throughout the earth. And so the people are dismayed and confused, drinking in all their words. You see, listening to everything that they say. You can almost guarantee how those three markets, okay, you can almost guarantee how it probably dropped drastically, all because he's withdrawn his you know, estates, you know, his earnings, or his you know, his stock. Okay, because he did this, you're gonna have a whole trail of wealthy people doing the same thing, all because they're leading and getting ready for something big to take place here in America. All right, really around the whole world. It says, what does God know? They ask. What does the Most High even know what's happening? Look at these wicked people enjoying a life of ease while their riches multiply. You see? So, I mean, you kind of get the point. You kind of get where, you know, where that's going. But the long story short, man, is they're going to enjoy it for a little while, man. Okay? They're only going to enjoy it for just a tad bit longer, man, before all this stuff goes to hell. Okay? So, you know, that was pretty much it. That was on my spirit. Lord willing, it was an edifying one. And with that, I want to give honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rachaha Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.